To acquire knowledge, there is a verse in the Quran says, "And say, my Lord, increase me in knowledge." The faith is personal, but the knowledge is not. The knowledge should be shared with everyone. The society has to benefit from you. And therefore, we have so many scholars that they were the foundation of many of the sciences that we have in our modern days. For example, Jabir ibn Hayyan, who lived between 738 and 813, he was the father of chemistry. The Latin word for chemistry is alchemy. It is derived from the Arabic word kimia, and he was the first one actually to found the science of alchemy or kimia, chemistry. Algorithm, who lived between 780 and 850, he invented algebra, calculus, and algorithm. Avicenna, between 980 and 1037, he was a medical practitioner. His books were recognized to be the authority of medicine for over 500 years. So the canon law of medicine is still taught in some universities in our days. Al-Bucasis, who lived between 936 and 1013, he was the father of the modern surgery. He invented 202 tools of surgery that many of them are still in use. For example, the scissors, the tweezers, and so on. There are also some scientific miracles in the Quran. And I'm going to mention some of them. There are so many of them, and you can actually Google them on the website and just type the scientific miracles of the Quran, and you will see tons and hundreds of websites talking about this. Our modern science is still discovering things about our universe. However, there are so many knowledges that they are already mentioned in the Quran, and it just got discovered lately. For example, the fingerprint. The fingerprint was discovered less than 100 years ago. However, it was mentioned in the Quran since 1,400 years. Allah says in the Quran, in chapter 75:4, "Does man think that we will not assemble his bones? Yes, we are able even to the proportion of his fingertips." And the fingertip has the fingerprint. That means each one has his own identity on that fingertip. So Allah is saying that He can also recreate you and assemble even your very fingerprint that identify you as a person. Also, the more you go up in the space, you know that the pressure will be less and less oxygen would be also in the air. Allah says in the Quran, "So whoever Allah wants to guide, He expands his breast to contain Islam. And whoever He wants to misguide, He makes his breast tight and constricted as though he were ascending into the sky." So as I said, Islam is one God, one humankind, one God, one religion, one God, many messengers, many books. All of them had the same doctrine: worship God alone and do not associate any partners with Him.